What's up, everybody? Walty Wanders. Welcome to another episode of Van Life. Now, one of the significant things for me is the van, while it represents really escape, right? And that's what most of us want right now, just a little piece of something to help us escape this quote-unquote normal, even quote-unquote new normal type of life, right? And so for me, that I'm just really enjoying the stealth camper purely from a jump in and go standpoint, and be able to just get away from everything. Right now, I drove it to the beach. I came down here, took advantage and tossed together some hut. I'm laying on the beach. Once you're laying on the beach and you're in the sand like I am now, one of the biggest benefits is it helps kind of just ground you to the earth, right? And then you got the sun, which is just full of vitamin D. And then you close your eyes and listen to just the waves crash. I mean, it could take you back in time, the way things were, well, the way people may have done it hundreds of years ago before modern civilization. That's what, if there was anybody on these coastlines, they could have been doing the exact thing. They heard the same waves. And so there's just something super beneficial and grounding about that. So again, one of the things that I'm really happy about, and I'm going to give you one piece of advice if you are not stealth camping yet, but you're wanting to do it. Of course, you can do it out of a car. People are living out of their cars, stealth camping out of their cars, whatever. I went from everything. I checked out destination trailers to motor coaches to classy motorhomes to high top sprinters to passenger vans to micro campers to travel trailers. I really looked at every option. And so depending on where you're at, like what fits your lifestyle the best, for me, in kind of not necessarily a packed inner city, but you know, a pretty big town that is fairly populated, maybe 100,000 people where I live. And depending on, you know, if you have a huge property and you're going to set off across country, then maybe a big motor coach or some destination trailer would be good. But in my opinion, you know, with gas prices soaring, why do it? The perfect one would be the high top sprinter because you can stand up, walk around, but you're a little cramped in there. So you're going to have to basically be on board with a tiny home, nomadic type of lifestyle. And so one of the things for me as a part-time van lifer, a regular passenger van did the trick. And so for me, I would recommend the passenger van, one, because I'm using one and I'm digging it, but two, is because you can pick it up for a fraction of the cost of a high top. And unless you're gonna live in it full time, which many people do, there's a guy on YouTube, Foresty Forest, that lived out of a micro camper for years. And there's people doing it out of cars. But if you can, I think bang for your buck, a standard passenger van would probably give you enough room that you would be good to go for quite some time. And I'm just really enjoying it at the moment. So eventually, maybe I step in to something else. But for now, this thing is awesome. Check out some of my past videos to get a look at the van, and we'll see you on the next video.